Audible to everyone? Just type yes in the chat box if you're able to listen my voice and able to see my screen. Okay. In the last session, we are discussing the Ansible concepts. Today, we are going to see the continuation. We have seen how to work with the ad hoc commands. Then we have started working with the playbooks. So in the real-time cases, mostly you're going to work with the concept of playbooks. And these playbooks, we are going to have some continuation concepts on top of playbooks only. We have some additional concepts like vault concepts, variables, roles representations here. Okay, so we have seen few playbooks. So the first playbook is actually we have seen for file. If you want to create an empty file or add the content, copy that file, we have seen here, and view the file content. Next, we have seen file permissions, chmod and ch1 representation. Mode is actually for changing the mode of the file. Owner and group to change the ch1 command is actually used in this way. Then third one, we have seen for creating the directory. So just a file state should be directory. One of the mostly asked question, how to create a directory using Ansible YAML file. Okay, and how to rename, we can use command module. Okay, and state, this absent indicates removing. And creating a new user, adding the existed user to a group and deleting existed user. Okay, there is a user module. Name and state are important here. State present, okay, state absent, and groups we can add here any number of groups. Okay, next we have seen installing the software. Okay, so here apt is actually used for Debian based packages or Ubuntu, and yum is actually used a package manager that is for Red Hat. Red Hat or CentOS. Yum or DNF. DNF is actually, it's a subtype of Yum, but some apps is actually using DNF type, but Yum will support for that. Okay, and the package name should be Yum lowercase Maven. One student posted it's actually not working. Yum, you mentioned capital uppercase letter. It should be entirely lowercase. Package name entirely lowercase here, as mentioned in the software packages. Okay, this Maven is complete lowercase. Homebrew in case of Mac OS. Okay, and we are verifying the version and we are installing. I have added one more host machine check by using this one, OS based family. Okay, observe. You can use Ansible package manager is equals to apt. Okay, our Ansible package manager can be yum. Ansible package manager can be homebrew. Okay, like this we are using. Okay, so here in the same way, there's actually Ansible OS family, Debian. We can even write Ansible OS family, or you can go for package manager or OS family. It's a Debian, Red Hat, Mac. Like we can use Ansible OS family or Ansible package manager. Okay, so package manager is a good approach to work, but some old applications which actually implemented using Ansible older versions, they might have written in this way also. Okay, so here we can install any package or software using package manager based, package manager condition, or OS type, OS type based. So we can use either this condition or this condition, any one. So here at whenever you are writing a specific task, you are going to add when. When will check this condition. If this condition is true, then it's going to update D capital, D uppercase letter here, red hat R uppercase letter here. Observe carefully. OS name, that is H also uppercase, red hat. Okay, CentOS or RHEL categories. Okay, Amazon Linux also comes this category, red hat category. Okay, and we have seen installing Git if not exist. So we have seen ignore errors. Remember, if a condition is executed, so if a command is executed, that command always returns either 0 or non-zero error code or something called return code. Okay, if that is 0 means that command is executed successfully, non-zero indicates command is failed. Okay, so next, installing of HTTPD we have seen, and starting the service. Service module also we have seen, service started, service stopped, enable true, service restarted, like we have. Service started and stopped will be executed only if they're in opposite state. Okay, for example, service is already started, it won't start again. Remember, service started indicates if it is already running, it won't start. If it's already stopped, it won't try to attend one more time. No, don't try to stop, already stopped. But restart is not like that. Even though it's actually restarted recently, it will restart. Okay, even enable also. So restart, start, and stop. These are the operations. Next, we'll see the continuation in variables. Observe. Generally, variables nothing but actually here. Okay, so it's actually name is equals to some data format. Okay, generally, if you want to represent data that is actually used at multiple places, okay, are reused. General purpose of variable is actually some data I want to reuse. If I modify that data, it should not get effect multiple times to be changed. Okay, so generally variables to hold data, to hold the data in name is equals to data format, or name is equals to value format, used at multiple places. Okay, where it needs actually we can use at multiple places. And third thing, okay, easy to modify values at multiple places using variable. Okay, if you modify variable, that is variable value, it's going to affect at every places. Actually easy to modify the values at multiple places. Okay, for example, just look at it. A dummy one I'm just showing here. Okay, there are some tasks. Task one, okay, install software. Just I'm just using m name is equals to something here. I'm writing Maven. Okay, like I have something state. Okay, so here state present, like I have something. Next, I have another software that is actually another uninstall. Just I'm writing a dummy one here. Em name is equals to Maven. State is equals to absent. Okay, now here, now I'm just writing two tasks I wrote actually here. This is a task one and task two. In the task one, I have some package name, and task two also same package name. Okay, so instead of writing two times this one, what I'll do, I'll write something like here vars. Okay, so that's actually package name. Anything you can write here. Okay, my software name, like this I'll write. Your wish, you can write any name, but don't use a predefined words. Name is equals to what? It's a Maven like this. So wherever you need Maven, I'll just change with double curly braces. That's called flower brackets. Like this, I'll write. Okay. If this is only starting off the line, it's recommended to keep double quotes also. Okay. Here also. So here double curly braces, I'll write here. Okay. Tomorrow, instead of Maven, you want to change it to Git, just change it only at one place. If you modify here, that's going to affect even here. And even, of course, you can pass even multiple Git, Maven, like Gradle, Nexus, like you can represent even multiple package names also. That is also advantage of vars. Okay, like a list var, collection var. But for that, we are going to use a loop here. Observe, vars, you can write even multiple here. Okay, that's actually new version colon 2.4. Okay, so here author name. Okay, so Raghu, like that. Anything you can write key value representation. Okay, so generally when we create vars, okay, one, if you want to provide data at runtime. Second, that is actually repeated at multiple times. Okay, same name is repeated multiple times. It's not a good approach. Write separately outside. Okay, so that it is actually easy to modify, used at multiple places generally. One place, no need to go for variables. I don't recommend much, but of course you can go. Okay, so that is also okay, no issue. Okay, so if you want to provide data from external sources or runtime, means while running the playbook. Okay, I'll show what are the external sources even like this. So you understood the point, right? So variables generally for holding the data. Okay, name colon space data format. Okay, used at multiple places, easy to modify. Okay, but you want to access, this is a syntax you need to follow. Syntax, double curly braces. Okay, in between that variable name. Okay, variable name. If this is only in the starting of the line, and see here, there is nothing before. For example, okay, slash home slash data, like this we have, no need to keep double quotes. No need to keep double quotes. But that is only starting. That is only starting here. So variable itself is starting one here. Then we have to keep in double quotes. Okay, like this we have to write. Observe. So variables are used to store and manage data. This actually used to store and manage data that can be used throughout the playbooks. Okay, once you create variable, you can use wherever you want. So variables can be defined at various levels. Okay, one is actually local variables. Second, global variables. Okay, sorry, group variables. Third one, host variables. Okay, so local variable, nothing but a variable created with an Ansible playbook. Okay, here within the playbook, it is only created. So group variables, generally we have groups category, web servers group, DB servers group we created, if you remember. Okay, there also we can create our host specific. I want to give a variable only for 192.168.12.10, a specific to mission or a specific to host. Let me show one by one. You'll get some clarity. Let's start from local variable. Okay, so you can just declare this without writing inside the playbook also. You can pass using an option that is extra vars keys equals to value format. That is also you can use to pass the data, or else you can create inside the playbook also. This is completely dynamic representation. Okay, so let me show one example so that you will understand. I'm just updating the public IPs. right click, edit session, taking this public IP. This is master node. These are managed nodes. Switch to Ansible user. Actually, this node 1, node 2 machines not required. Yesterday, one student asked, sir, while executing the commands in master node, do we need node 1 and node 2? No, not required. They are actually just to see the output. Are they really executed or not, affected or not? I just want to show. That's why I have connected. In real time, we'll never connect like this. Okay, just master mission sufficient. If 100 missions are there, 100 we can't check. Okay, from master mission, from here also we can connect. Observe, from this master mission side also we can connect here. So if you look at cat etc, okay, Ansible, there is actually host available here. Look at, we have this web server. Okay, now what we can do here, SSH Ansible @ we can connect from here. Now see, this is master mission IP address 229. This is node 1 IP address. Okay, from master mission we connected like this. There we can check, for example, git hyphen version, get installed or not. Okay, mvn hyphen version installed or not. Yes, it is there. Okay, exit. Now we came back to master mission. See, SSH is a command without opening this node. Okay, from master mission only we are able to connect. What are the missions available? How to know? This one. Or else even you can use Ansible. There is actually module all. We can use a module called ping. All indicates all host names. Okay, there you can see it is able to ping. So, or else we can use list host. We can get like this. How many missions are there? We can do SSH Ansible @ this specific IP address. Okay, these are the commands we can use. In the interviews, they will ask, how do you connect with a node? Okay, without opening that, how can you connect from master? By using SSH secure shell, that is actually we are going to use. So by using that, we are going to connect. How do you come to know what are the node host available? By executing the list all host. Okay, so here let's continue. Now the point is actually I want to work with the variables concept here. Variables.yml. Okay, now observe. Like we have, observe carefully. Host is equals to all, become true means sudo, adding sudo over here. Public IP will be changed, but private IP will be remaining same. Private IP remains same, sir. Public IP will be changed. In the future also, public IP will be, we are going to replace with elastic IPs. That is a fixed public IPs. Okay. Now, so here, we are having software installation. M name is equals to HTTPD and copying some files. Okay, index.html is there. We can check whether that file is present or not. Yeah. index.html also present. That's we created yesterday. Okay. Now come back to the concept. Here we have, look at the package name. Name is equals to HTTPD and name is equals to HTTPD. It's repeated 2 times. It is repeated 2 times. Now first what I'm doing, double curly braces. Okay. My pkg name. Like this I'm writing. You can give anything, no issue. Keep in the double quotes because that is only starting and ending. Same thing I'm writing here. Okay. So I just renamed this one with some variable name by keeping in double curly brace. One, here you can define vars. You can write like this. So the variable name vars. Okay. Any variable name, whatever you take here, my pkg name. Okay. Indentation should come, tab space, package name, HTTPD. This is one way. Okay. This is actually called local variables. Okay. Local variables within the YAML file. Okay. Within the playbook file, we can write here. Okay. This is a one way. Okay. Now let me just execute and show this one. Is this giving same output or not here? Local vars.yml. Observe. What are the major changes compared to previous example? This one and this one. With the double curly braces, we have to mention. Control O, Control X. Okay. Now here I'm writing Ansible playbook, local variables.yml and press enter. Okay. So it's saying, okay, it's already installed. That's why it is saying not possible. Okay. Previously we installed on web servers. Now installed on DB servers also. All means everywhere is installed. Yesterday I have installed on Node 1. Here I wrote web servers yesterday. Today I wrote all. Okay, that's fine. It's installed. Okay. So here, this is a one way. We can create variable section here. How many variables you want, you can create. A:10, B:sample, C:test, D:false. Like you can write anything. Your wish. You write any name, that colon, some value. The same thing wherever you want. For example, here state is there. Okay, state is there for present and started, different states. If it is the same state, for example, okay, latest and latest, something we have. Okay, then we can write here. So common state. Okay, so that is actually present. Like this I'll write. So you can use this wherever you want. That's a variable. Second, I will remove from here even. Observe, I am removing from here also. I'm not creating any variable, but I'm expecting a variable should be given. I'm expecting a variable should be given in the application. Observe carefully, but I'm not even declaring here. So just now previously line number 4 and 5, if you observe, I'm deleting those. Okay, I'm deleting those here. Observe. Observe. I mentioned variable package name, but there is no package name. I'm just giving in the document. Control O and Control X. Now I'm writing Ansible playbook 10 local vars.yml and pressing enter. Okay, it is going to show some error. Hey, I'm able to connect to machines, but I'm unable to install HTTPD. Okay, because you mentioned something, package name is actually undefined. Okay, my package name is undefined. What is this my package name? It's a variable. Okay, then you have to pass it, whether you keep in the document or else you pass it by using a command extra vars hyphen 2 times dash extra dash vars. Then you give your name is equals to value. Look at extra vars What is the variable name? My package name is equals to, what is the package name? That is HTTPD. Like this, I'm just giving. Okay, like this, bit less used in real time. Here it's actually not failed, it's actually okay 4 it is showing. That's perfect. You can see. You can even pass multiple variables in this way. This is second one. We can pass variables to playbooks while executing it with same command like this, using attribute hyphen hyphen extra vars. Okay, variable is equals to value. Variable is equals to value. Of course, double quotes not required, but yes, this is called dynamic passing. Okay, this is also called dynamic passing here. Okay, so we can pass by using this. Double quotes generally not it's not mandatory, but it's recommended to keep. So in the document I did not keep, you can see. Sometimes package name contains spaces. In that case, we have to. Okay, one, it's actually local variables I mentioned here within the playbook here, within the playbook, within the your YAML file. Second, we are passing actually by using, while executing this Ansible playbook, by using extra vars, some name. Here in the example, I took package name. Okay. Here in my example, I took something like my pkg name. Wanted, I'm showing different names so that you can understand we can write any name. Don't think that what is there in the document, that is only we can write. Okay. So here it's a package name. Here I wrote my pkg name or my software name, like you can write anything. So this is a one extra vars. Okay, extra vars, 2 times dashes. Observe, extra dash vars. Yes is there, not var, it's a vars. Now variable name is equals to value. Whatever the variable name that you used in your coding, that's actually Ansible YAML file, same name we have to pass with your package name. Not only for package, even for versions, file names, anything you can use. Okay. Third category, group variables. One of the most used variables concept is group variables. Okay. Not even host variables. Okay. What does it mean here? Okay. We have host inventory file. It's a host inventory file. Okay. There's actual location slash etc slash ansible slash host. Okay. There you see we have a category of web servers. We have a category of DB servers. Like we have some 192 dot, some numbers are different, 168.10.12. Numbers may not be same. Just I'm showing a dummy one. It's a 13. Okay. 14 and 15. So there can be even host without any group. 192.168.10.16 or 11. Look at this is called ungrouped host, starting as shown. Okay. There are two groups, web servers group and DB servers group, given by Devops engineers. These are custom groups. Okay, like this we have. So generally in the web servers, I'll install HTTPD software. In the DB server, I'll install MySQL software. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. I am writing this task. Look at my task is like this. Okay. Name is install required software. Okay. Module name M or package also you can take. Name is equals to, there I'm writing double curly braces, pkg underscore name. Okay. State is equals to present. Like this I wrote. That's it. A simple task. Okay. The top level details I'll write later. Header details like all, become, all, everything we'll write later. It's actually setup playbook. Setup.yml. It's a playbook. Okay. Observe, if I write something package name is equals to pkg name is equals to httpd. If I give like this, what will happen while running the application? HTTPD will be installed. Okay. So for example, if I write all, it will be installed at every machine. If I write web servers, it will be installed only in these two machines. If I write a DB server, host is equals to DB server, it will be installed in this machine. But my requirement is not like that. Observe carefully. Observe carefully. In this web server's machine, I want some package name is equals to pkg name. That is actually package name should be httpd. But in the DB server, package name should be MySQL. In the DB server, package name should be MySQL. Okay. I want to install a software specific to group. These two is one software, or these two one software, or I want to give some keys equals to value for specific to this group. Okay. This actually called group variables, a variable with a value created for a group. Now look at the group name. Say aim name. What is the group name here? Web servers. With the same name, we have to create a YAML file. Web servers .yml. Okay. So here I am creating a software package name. Here it's a MySQL. Okay. So here I am just going to use DB servers .yml. Okay, like this, we are going to mention the package names here. So a package name or as key is equals to value. This key value, please take it for web servers. This key value, take it for web servers by writing only one time playbook. This playbook is reusable. Reused with this value, reused with this value. Of course, you can write a lot of setup like starting that HTTPD, even starting the MySQL, like it's a generic. But where this file should be created? Can we create wherever you want? No. Where exactly you have host in the same location, we have to create a folder name called group vars. Okay, there you need to create group vars, and there exactly you need to create here. Okay, if you want to install multiple packages, I'll show how to install them. We have to just write something like loop concept, and we have to pass multiple httpd. Okay, wget, like unzip, like I'll show how to pass multiple. We have to take a list variable with loops. Okay, I'll come for that. Now first you understand one, remaining also similar. There is a folder already we have /etc /ansible. Okay, then slash, we have to create a folder name. Observe carefully. The folder name should be group vars, group underscore vars. Okay, that should be created inside the location etc ansible. Under this location, you can create. No, I want to install a software generally, so we can write one more file name. All, everywhere I want to install a common package name, then you can write all.yml. All.yml, here also you can write. But if you mention in all.yml, see, But here also you mentioned with a priority, first priority, it's go and check in your host machines. Actually, second is actually group. But as of now, I'm just writing only group files, right? Okay. So it will go and pick from here itself, first of all. Here only it will pick. It won't come to here. For example, if I write some package name is equals to some tree software I installed, then tree will be installed in the first machine. Okay, in the first machine, because first machine is never going to come into these two categories. It is going to be, for example, if you don't write these values, it's actually empty assumption. Then this is only given for all the machines. It is only given for all the machines. For example, I gave DB server. Then DB server, this package will be installed. For web servers and for ungrouped host, it will be installed. Okay. So first priority will be given for your group variables YAML files. If it is not found, it will come here second priority. Like that, you can remember. First, go and check in your specific groups. Now, if you want to install both, I'll show how to write by using a list representation. You want to install multiple, I'll come for that even. But as of now, remember, first go and check in your group variables, specific variables, that specific groups. If it's not found, you come to common all. Okay. So here, I'm just writing a simple package. First, mkdir group vars. That is only name I gave, group vars. Here we have group vars. This playbooks I can move to some other place, but okay, temporarily. Not here, sorry. So this is a location I created, group vars under Ansible /etc Ansible. Look at, already we have host file. It's a file. Group vars is a folder. Ansible CF is a configuration file. Okay. So under group vars, I am going to mention something like this package name. Okay. I'll create one empty all.yml, web servers.yml, DB servers. And you can see what are the names available even. That is etc, Ansible, host. Okay. I have web servers group and DB servers group. Okay. So here I'm creating just empty files. Web servers .yml. Next, DB servers .yml. Look at, these are the group pairs. I can even create one more all.yml. Here. If you want to install everywhere same package, it's better to go here. But always give first priority for your individual YAML files, your group YAML files here, group pairs. Okay. Now let me write one example. I'm just taking a simple installation of my package. Nothing, I'm just writing much. Look at a simple name. So here I mentioned all, no problem, but it won't be installed everywhere. My package name will go and check first of all in the DB servers, and it will take and install in the DB servers. It will check in the web servers. It will take and install. If it is not found there, then it will go for all. Or else for ungrouped also it will go for all. Okay. Now here I'm just writing a simple one. Groupvars.yml. Okay. /etc ansible uh, groupvars web servers.yml. And what is the name we have taken here? It's a my package name. Web servers, right? HTTPD. Control X. dbservers.yml. My package name space MySQL. Not only this, you can write any package name. Just I'm showing this. Look at the file name. Look at the file content here. One is actually HTTPD and second one is a MySQL. I installed this. Now here I have a file groupvars.yml. There you can see it's a my package name. State is equals to present. Ansible playbook groupvars.yml. I'm not passing hyphen extra vars. If you pass, that is only taken priority. I'll give priority order at last. Okay, pressing enter. Okay, so it is done here. It's a failed, no package MySQL available. Okay, it's trying to first one install successfully. I think MySQL package name is changed. It is there, MySQL. Any type mistake I did? Okay, I'll check what is the issue later, but my target is just to show installing a software. Mhm. I think it's MySQL server. I think we need to install its dependencies. PyMySQL is required, it seems. Okay, I'll check and find out this issue. It has come before actually in the latest version or giving version. I'll install some dummy software. As of now, I'll install unzip software. Okay, I just want to install MySQL only, but I just changed temporary name, package name unzip. So I just want to install this software inside the DB servers. Okay, so here I'm installing those. I should have removed that verbose. This is actually success. It is showing. So you can see here unzip software is installed. Okay, this is struck again. Okay, this is second machine. You can see sudo system ctl status httpd. It says no. Okay, already okay. Sorry, previously it's installed, right? Here unzip software is installed. You can see. Generally, some softwares will come by default, even if you don't install here unzip wget and all. But temporarily to avoid that error, I'm just added here. I'll check what is the issue in the MySQL and I'll install. Okay, so here, but the point is actually group vars is nothing but actually we can create a specific name, a specific package or variable name for a specific group. We can create like this. That's the concept of group vars, but the location should be under group vars, which is present in home directory of Ansible. Okay, so even we can create something called host vars. Okay, host vars. But host vars are not much used in real time. I'll show one small example how the host vars will be. Let me take, especially in this software, in this machine, you look at 192.168.10.13. In this machine, I want some package name is equals to some ABCD, like this I'm writing, or HTTPD3. It's a 2.3 like this I want to install, a specific. Then we can create a .yml. Actually, this is IP address of that machine. With that IP address of that machine, we can create a YML file. And inside that, we are going to write a package name. But this file must be inside the /etc/ansible/hostvars. This is the location. The location of that IP address should be this one. It's actually going to take that specific to host. Okay, whenever you use both group vars and host vars, if you use both, actually you should not use. If you use both, host vars are the priority. Host vars are the priority. Okay, so we can write a variable at multiple places, right? One, by passing dynamically using extra vars, hyphen hyphen extra vars. Some name is equals to value. Second, inside playbook, that is actually called local. Third, using group vars, using host vars. Fourth, using group vars. Okay, the same order is actually going to first. If you give a variable by using extra vars, that is taken. If you did not give using this, then it will go and ask any variable inside the playbook. Yes, then take it. Here also not present, then go and check in this location. Okay, then you take it. If here also not present, then it will go for group variables. If it found at specific place, it won't go and check in the second one. If it found at first place, it won't go and check in second one. So it will take only at one place. It will choose variable key value will be selected from only at one place. Variable selection is done from only at one place. If you want to pass multiple, you have to take a loop concept. Okay. So in the below order, the first order, the first priority, extra vars. If it's not found, go and check in the playbook. If that is also not available, go and check in the host vars. If that is also not available, go and check in the group vars. So I'll just write a small point for a group vars to host vars. Variables created for a specific machine. One machine. We need to create a file with IP address .yml. Example 192.168.10.12.yml. That's a file name. Under location /etc/ansible/host_vars. This is a folder name you need to create. See here, host vars, group vars. Okay. Priority order is picking variable is first one using extra vars. Second one inside playbook. Inside playbook means we have written, you can see this one, vars is equals to inside the YAML file, playbook YAML file. Second priority. Third, host variables. Fourth, group variables. Any one is selected. Okay. For a specific host, it is actually found. It won't take it from group. Okay. So no, it's actually found in playbook. No, it won't go to host. It will go in the order. See here, if I give 2 dash also, it has become 1. Be careful with the document at the time of doing copy paste. These are the 2 dashes. Sometimes it is going to become 1 in the Word document. Okay. This is a priority order. Hope you are clear for this variables concept. Okay. Mostly used is group variables. Mostly used. Not even extra vars or not even playbook vars. Mostly used is group. Okay. 99.99% I can say it's a group variables. Because Uh, all web server application setup is common. All database servers application setup is common. All front-end application setup is common. It's not like two different softwares I'll install. That list, we are going to install multiple software. That list may get changed, but not the regular way here. Okay, observe this one. Next one, loops concept. Whenever you see the word loop, repeating a process, repeating a task, that could be installing a software, starting a service, copying a file, renaming a file, creating a user, anything. You have a task. That task you want to do it for 10 times. See, I have installation of software, but I want to do it for 10 times. 10 times same name, no different name. Generally, we go with a different list. Okay. For example, here I'll take where's okay, my packages, here I'll install unzip, I'll install wget, I'll install tree, I'll install httpd, I'll install mysql, I'll install mysql. Like I have some list of packages, I want to run this in the loop based on what? Loop based on my packages. Okay, take this one first time and give it here. Okay, take wget second time and give it here. Take tree third time and give it here. So every value internally represented using item. This is fixed value. This is a fixed name, item. Whatever the variable name you wrote, that you have to write in the loop. Okay, and individual value should be taken for every time and do this task. That name we have to mention. Item indicates, first time it will indicates unzip. Second times it will indicates wget. Third time it will indicates tree. Fourth time HTTPD. Fifth time MySQL. Okay. And whatever the name you wrote, that you have to mention here. Okay. That's actually loop. Loop is actually process to repeat a particular task or set of tasks multiple times. You want to do any work multiple times. Okay. Repetitive operations of list of items generally here. Okay. So here you can see it's a loop. Packages to install, I just gave here. And how to represent every package name? By using item. This is a one way of writing. There is a legacy way available even. Okay, legacy way you see with underscore items. With items, item. Like this also you see. This is loop, right? Okay. With underscore items. This is the legacy way. Latest one is actually loop. Latest one is actually loop. Okay. Old way is actually with item. Whenever you see with items, that's a legacy way. Okay. We can write in this way. Loops, new syntax. Here it's going to be loop. Loops, old syntax. This with items. Same. Okay. This is a recommended name actually. It's a with items. So here, every time it will take this, every time it will take one by one element, it will give this word should be fixed. Item should be fixed word. You can't change this. So, but here you can change this my package name, and my package name can be anything. These two names, whatever you want, it should be matching. These two should be matching. Okay. The variable name, whatever you follow, same name. Okay. So let us write one small example. Okay. Here I'm just taking loop to install everywhere. Okay. Let us take this. Loops.yml. Control O, Control X. Ansible playbook. It's installing unzip in 2 machines, installing wget in 2 machines, installing tree. Okay, failed for MySQL. Let this be. If it is already there, you see OK. OK means it's actually not modified, it's already present. Okay. So here tree is a software. Let me uninstall manually. Sudo yum remove tree. Sorry. Yes. You need not to do this. I'm just showing again, just for confirmation. Observe. Whenever you see OK, means it's already present. No need to install again. Whenever you see yellow color changed, that means it is not there. I have installed. OK indicates yes, it's working perfectly. It's already available. No need to install. Changed indicates it's not there. I have installed just now. Installed just now. That's why I uninstalled and shown the output. Okay, you can see this. This is by using a concept of loop. Let me show old representation CP. I'm just copying the file. So here, instead of loop, I'm just changing with items. Ansible playbook. It's a 13 old loops. Of course, it's already all softwares are present. It will generally show OK. At least we should get OK instead of errors and all. That's working fine with items. Now, what are installed? Even I want to know the versions and all. See, then what we need to take register. Execute the command item. Here I just gave. You can execute the command. For example, duplicate version I want. Item version. Okay. And then you can take into the loop. Just take in the register. But that register, if you want to print, again you have to take a loop. Okay, item.stdout. That result will be printed. Okay, let me show these details. I'm just showing output. You type and check this one by one. Okay, see here, everything is a loop because there are multiple packages, right? So multiple packages here, and the command output dot results. That result should be given for every item. stdout item results are predefined, fixed words. You can't change this. Red color box is what I'm drawing. These are actually fixed words. Okay, remaining you can change. This you can change anything you want. Command output. Packages to install, you can change anything you want, but make sure that should be matching. You can see, of course, they are all installed. Git latest version is installed, might be. Okay, so you can see here I added Git. Previously it was not there, and Vim. Previously VI8, I think it's not Git, it's a Vim. VI and VIM. VIM is actually enhanced editor. Okay, but I am using mostly Nano. So this is installing multiple softwares in the same way. For with items also it's available. You can just check it. And there is one more approach, bit legacy approach, but still mostly used. Simple. Okay, you can just see. Look at, just write the box and write the package names. Like array representation. It's a one more approach to install the softwares. Instead of taking variable name and all here. This is one approach. Just write the name and mention multiple package names in the box. The box indicates array. The box indicates array. I'm just taking all these elements. Okay, writing one more loop concept. Loop in a different way. Just writing a box representation. Ansible playbook. See. You have to get okay at least instead of error, then it is installed successfully or working successfully. Okay, even one more approach is there. Instead of creating a separate var name, there itself for a continuation task, we can write with items. And you can pass one by one item. This is approach number 2, bit legacy approaches, but still used. Yes. Okay, here below to M with items, W get with items, zip with items, unzip. Sorry. Like this, you can write how many you want. Then what we have to write here, double curly braces that we have to write item. This is one way. I'm just showing multiple possibilities so that you will not get confused once you go to real time. Okay, Ansible is a bit important, so concentrate. No one will install software manual in real time. Everyone will follow this kind of structures. Okay, you may get error become true. Just check it the sudo for installation of softwares. This is another approach with items. Okay, let me copy this. Loops in a different way. Ansible playbook. Could not be found. It's a file name mistake. Loops in different file name type mistake. You can see they actually installed. You can uninstall and you can see them whether they are working fine or not even. Okay. So these are the approaches even you may see in the real time. Sometimes people will try to keep in a short and sweet. So that's they are going to use. Okay. Now next one is a vault. Vault is actually used to encrypt your YAML files content. It can be group vars or your YAML playbook YAML, anything that will be converted to unreadable format, encryption. Again, you can decrypt. Why, sir? Why to encrypt actually? So that is actually to store sensitive information in a secured manner. Okay. So your YAML file will be converted to unreadable format. This is actually converted to unreadable format. Like this, you see. This is YAML file only inside that. Okay. So why we'll convert? For security purpose. Who can do that? By using vault concept. Vault. Ansible Vault is a feature in Ansible that allows you to encrypt sensitive data like such as passwords, OTPs, secret keys, text, API keys. We'll be having so many things. Okay. So here it's like, yeah, you can call masking even. Okay. So to protect your sensitive information exposing to outside world. Okay. So Ansible Vault major purpose is to secure your data, mainly usernames and password files. Okay. So when you're dealing with sensitive information, it's recommended to use. Okay. Vault can protect your data. Okay. Vault can do encrypt and decrypt. Encryption, nothing but changing readable format to unreadable format. Decryption is the process of changing unreadable format to readable format. Okay. You can see the commands. Ansible Vault to create a new playbook, not existed one, new playbook you want to create in an encrypted manner, you can go for this. Already existed file is there, we can go for encrypt. but it will ask you to enter some passcode, means a password, vault key that is called. And if you want to see the file without decrypting, you can modify the file. You can you can get it back to normal mode. You can change the password. Like we have so many commands. Okay, let me show one small example. Vault ex YAML file I'm just creating. Look at this, the content. You are able to see, right? This is clearly, it's a readable format. Okay. Now cat 15, look at the data. Now what I'll do, I'll convert into unreadable format by using Ansible Vault. Vault 15. It will ask you to enter one password. Okay. So encrypt we have tried, sorry. We have to pass the command what you want to do. Encrypt I'm writing here. Okay. What is a password? I'm writing something test. Test. Okay. Uh, why it is failed to open, permission denied. How come it's created with the root? So permissions are not there as an Ansible user. This is read write. We have only read permissions. We have no write permissions. Mm. Okay. We are the owners now. Read write permissions are there. Now observe. Ansible Vault encrypt is a command I am just passing here, asking a password, test, new password, test. Okay, no such directory. Home Ansible. Hey, okay, file name is changed. Sorry, my mistake. Ansible Vault 15 values, not values, it's a vault. 15 vault.ex. I just changed. Here I'm mentioning encrypt. Encrypt. Okay, it's encrypted successfully. Now let me do cat again, same file, whatever I did above, same thing. 15. See, it's in unreadable format. This is called plain text. After executing encrypt, this is converted to unreadable format. Sir, how can we view only just one time you want to view? Then Ansible Vault view, that file name you can give. It'll ask us to enter the password. Yes, you can view. Again, if you do cat, it's still encrypted mode only. Only just you can view one time. Okay, but still if you do cat, it's actually, but you are it is asking us to enter the password. . Okay, now if you want to modify, if you want to modify here, you can just do edit password. I'm entering the password, then you can edit something unzip. We have uh, tree. I'm just writing like this. I just modified. Again, Ansible vault view, tree is added. Now do normal cat. Okay. Now I want to permanently get it back to normal format here, like decrypt. Ansible vault decrypt, asking password test. Decryption successful. Now you can see the original data permanently. Okay, that is encrypt is to convert into unreadable format, view one-time viewing of original with password, edit one-time modifying of original content using password, decrypt to come back to normal format, rekey to change old password to new password. Okay, Ansible, just I'm doing encrypt, giving a password. Okay, no, I want to change this password. Okay, I want to change the old password. You can do rekey. What is the old password? New password, new password. I just modified. Again, you want to see Ansible vault. This decrypt, new password is working. Decryption successful. You can see. Now I want to create a new file now. I want to create a new file now. Ansible vault create 16 test.yml. It's not there. Actually, I'm creating this file. Okay, it's not there. You can see even pressing Control C. Cat 16. No, it's not there. Test.yml. I want to create this. Okay, by using Ansible vault, I want to create a new file. Previously, we have done for existed file. Create 16 some test.yml. Okay, first you enter the password. Any password you can enter. There I'm writing something insert mode, 3 dashes, post all become true, tasks, name, install, software, em, name, some httpd, state, present, escape. Okay, like this. We created a new file. Now let me do cat of this content. See, creating a file using Ansible vault, creating a new file. This is generally encrypt is for existed file. Already file is created. You want to encrypt. A create is actually a command that is used to create a new file in encrypted format. You want to view it back again, same. View this one. View. I'm typing wrong password. It says no value secrets were found in that could be decrypted. It is saying here. I entered wrong password. Decryption failed. Okay, that is actually concept of Ansible vault. Generally, it's recommended to go when you have sensitive data, passwords, keys. Okay, so something like usernames. Okay, protect the data, then only use. Normal playbook, no need to go for vault concept. Hope you're clear. Okay, so next we have tags and handlers concept. And also after this continuation, we have a concept of roles. I have to complete this document. Today I'll finish. Tomorrow we go with the tags and handlers and roles process. Okay, practice up to this one. This document also I'll upload into WhatsApp. I have uploaded to WhatsApp web. You can just check it. If you have any questions, you can raise the hand, or else you can leave for the day. Continuation, we see in tomorrow's class. Practice these concepts. These are bit complicated. Ansible is bit complicated. If you do practice, yes, easily you can remember. But without practice, it is impossible. Start from beginning. Don't start in the middle. Day 1 onwards, go in the order. If you have no questions, you can leave for the day. I'm just updating the notes. Sunil. Yeah, Sunil, ask your question.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Sunil.
Sir, that mask and encrypt and decrypt, actually, in where exactly we will use in real time, sir?
For example, I have to pass some group wares. In the group wares, I want to install MySQL. I mentioned package name MySQL, but after installing MySQL, I want to create a user for that. MySQL username is equals to some SAM. MySQL password is equals to some ABCD I kept. I don't want to expose to some other developers even, or some other DevOps engineers. No one. I don't want to give it to anyone.
Okay.
So I want to keep in a secure way. So we are going to do such encryption concept.
Usually, when we are doing this concept, we are giving a password also, right, sir?
Yes.
So it means with only with password can't be able to protect.
Yeah, with anything you have to give one password for sure. To do encryption, you need a password. Whatever the password that you want to give, you can.
Okay. Yeah.
No, if you didn't get your question, you can ask it again. No issue.
I mean, the file which we are creating,
Hmm?
that will be in under directory only, no, sir.
No,
So,
wherever you create, it's not a problem of the location.
okay,
Group where's you can encrypt, playbook you can encrypt, any YAML file you can encrypt.
okay, okay, sir. Thank you.
Anybody having doubts or questions? I have updated the notes in the GitHub also. You can just download and practice. Yeah, Rahul, after Ansible, we go with the Docker and Kubernetes in the order. Rajan, HTTPD is what? You just type HTTPD. Yes, that's a package name. HTTPD is a server, sir. Like, Tomcat server. Like HTTPD is also server. If you want to host HTML files, okay. So if you have one website, you want to run the website directly. You can't run your HTML. So you have to keep in a server. That server name is actually HTTPD. HTTPD is actually, it's a project of Apache. It's an open source cross-platform web server. It is a web server. Web server's major purpose is to run one web application by using a protocol of HTTP. Okay. So if someone create a website, okay, for example, someone created their blog or someone created some social community application that should be run somewhere. Okay, that is called server software. Apache, Tomcat, JBoss, Undertow, Glassfish, WebLogic, HTTPD. These are all okay servers. Okay, you can take any one server that supports actually which language we have to check. Okay, so .NET is having their own server. Like we are taking HTTPD for easiest for simple understanding. Okay, we are installing that. There we are keeping our index.html file. Actually, developer has to write that UI content and all, but temporarily. We are keeping that and we are running that so that we are able to access. HTTPD runs on a port number 80, just 80. Hope you are clear. Great. Anybody is having doubts or questions to ask? Revise the Ansible videos if possible. Okay, those are bit important and bit complicated also. Go through step by step. Continuation we see in tomorrow's class. Thank you for session.